the Fearsome Top 5. These are the top 15 scariest TikTok videos of the year. Number 1. A man that goes by Big Dave on TikTok recently posted a video of a terrifying close encounter in his home. Over the years, he couldn't help but notice the strange, unexplainable things that would happen to him and his family, and he knew it was only a matter of time until proof was caught on camera. Well, one night, the security camera in his living room was recording as usual, but as his son walked by, something chilling was caught in the background. As his son walked through the room, a hair-raising figure emerged in the background. This pale figure slowly made its way from right to left, walking out of view. Dave's son didn't notice this figure or anything out of the ordinary, but since this video was captured, Dave's been left speechless at what was caught inside of his home. But is this genuine proof of a ghost? Let me know what you think. Number 2. On a TikTok account run by a woman named Debbie, a video was recently posted that sent chills down her spine. According to Debbie, there's been a handful of instances of strange things happening in her home. One of them being her dogs often growling and barking at seemingly nothing. And recently, the security camera in her living room was triggered by motion. But when she reviewed the footage, she was shocked at what was caught. Although no motion was actually caught, a ghostly voice can be heard saying Alyssa. Which just so happens to be her daughter's name. And here's where things get even weirder. In July of 2023, her daughter's fiance was tragically murdered. So could this ghostly man's voice potentially belong to Alyssa's fiance? Number 3. On a TikTok account called Outdoors Feed the Fire, you'll find videos of the outdoors, ATVs, and dogs. But hidden amongst these videos is one that doesn't belong. According to the uploader, just after midnight in December, his phone lit up with a notification from a security camera. He eventually took a look out of curiosity, and what he saw left him scratching his head. As the video begins, many small bugs can be seen darting past the camera, and directly next to his truck, something bizarre appeared. A faint humanoid figure can be seen standing just to the left of the truck for only a few frames of the video. But as the camera adjusted, this figure instantly vanished. It wasn't raining at the time that this video was recorded, and compared to the bugs flying close to the lens, it's clear that this is something else entirely. But what it is, I'll let you decide. Number 4. TikTok user Jen Marari has been dealing with an unsettling haunting for the last 2 years. After moving into an old farmhouse with her wife and daughter, it didn't take long for them to notice that something wasn't right. What seems to be a stubborn dark spirit just won't seem to leave her property. Over the last 24 months, Jen's been able to catch incredible proof of what she's been experiencing inside of her home. But in a terrifying twist, it seems as if this entity is willing to follow her outside of the house.
The camera just shut off. I'm genuinely like sitting here by myself. There's no one here. What the f***? And I don't know. I'm hearing a bunch of shit, and I feel like there's shit all around me. Nobody here, and that thing in the window is gone. The freaking blanket. Did you just see that? Freaking blankets. Look at that. Look at that. Dude, there's nothing over here. There's nothing over there, dude. That's nuts.
While Jen was sitting outside completely alone, she began to hear strange noises all around her. And after seeing a nearby blanket move out of the corner of her eye, she began to record it. When suddenly, something we cannot see began to pull it off the couch. The movement of this blanket clearly looks like someone or something was causing this to happen. 5 days later, while Jen was walking through the woods on her property, she began recording after hearing someone behind her.
Alright, so I'm walking and I hear other footsteps that are not my own. Here, I'll stop. Hang on. You heard that, right? Nothing. No one. Nothing. I heard that again. Jesus Christ. I'm out. I'm leaving. Hello? What the f, dude? That was not me. That's not me. I did not do that. I'm gonna count. Can you do that again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. This. I need to make a call.
As Jen completely stopped moving, the sound of footsteps crunching leaves can still be heard.
Alright, so I'm walking and I hear other footsteps that are not my own. Here, I'll stop. Hang on. You heard that, right? Here, I'll stop. Hang on. You heard that, right?
But clearly no one was around. Then as she stood still, listening to her surroundings, a ghostly voice eerily whispered, saying, "Leave."
Leave. What the f, dude? Leave.
She then began counting when suddenly this voice was caught ominously saying, "Get out."
7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9.
This was more than enough activity to convince Jen to get the F out of those woods. I, on the other hand, would have bolted out of those woods after the first slightest crunch of a leaf around me. Number 5. A man named Eric Torres posted a video to TikTok desperately looking for answers. He currently works on a ranch in California, and early one foggy morning at 5:55 a.m. while on the ranch, he spotted something eerily moving through the fields. His first instinct was to try to catch it on camera, and luckily he succeeded.
Yo, what the f is that?
In the distance, a dark figure can be seen sprinting across the open field. This peculiar sight quickly caught Eric's attention as he tried to figure out what he was seeing. As it scurried through the tall grass, it appeared to be a solid black form, not resembling any animal that I've ever seen. Eric's first thought was that this could possibly be a skinwalker, and according to the viewers on TikTok, they believe it's just Jeepers Creepers going for his daily run. Number 6. A woman named Jazzy on TikTok recently posted a series of videos that caught my eye. Jazzy is a new mom to an adorable baby boy, but lately she started to notice strange things appearing on her baby monitor. Late one night as she was checking her camera's live feed, she noticed that her baby had a visitor. A glowing orb danced around the inside of the crib, appearing to get closer and closer to the sleeping child. According to Jazzy, this orb was caught on camera for a total of 24 minutes. But little did she know that in the nights that followed, things would get even creepier. As her son was fast asleep, it looked as if something yanked his legs out from under him. Luckily, he didn't seem to react to this, but Jazzy couldn't help but find it strange. And the following night, her camera caught this. While asleep, something appeared to grab the baby's foot and drag him toward the side of the crib before waking him up. This bizarre movement looks as if an invisible force has a grip on the child, and this footage immediately sent chills down Jazzy's spine. Ever since discovering this video, Jazzy has not let him sleep in that room, and honestly, that's probably for the best. Number 7. On the Mystic Ghost TikTok account, paranormal investigators Michelle and Ben set out to investigate the haunted Thomas house. Located in Tennessee, this house was built in 1890, and over the years it's been witness to 3 fires, numerous deaths, suspected murders, and several accidents. These tragedies have led to paranormal activity that fills the house. From cold spots, moving beds, disembodied voices, and shadow figures, guests often leave claiming to have seen something. Well, as Michelle and Ben decided to conduct a spirit box session, it didn't take long for a voice to come through.
If you're from, the 1800s, 1900s, you might not understand what Ben's holding, but it's a device that you can communicate with us. So I need you, okay, but I need you to concentrate, really concentrate, and speak to us. However, you have to create a voice box, but say something, please. We can hear you. Hello? Hello. Thank you. That was perfect. I got chills. That was awesome. You rock. How many of you are here? Can you give me a number? Maybe if you say a number, it's easier. 8? Hello.
What was that?
It was like, hello.
Was that a hello?
After asking questions, several intelligent responses came through. But it wasn't until later into the night that something absolutely terrifying was caught on camera.
Has left the building. So we're waiting for him, and then we're gonna get rolling. But right now, I'll pick it up. We'll go.
While Ben was talking to the camera, a dark figure appeared in the window behind him. This chilling figure quickly lunged into view and looked as if it was staring directly at the investigators. Michelle and Ben had no idea what was behind them, as this black being hauntingly lingered in place. Number 8. A man named Tristan from France began posting videos to TikTok back in 2018. But just a few years later, the content he was posting took a drastic turn as he began to document the sudden paranormal activity in his home. With things like this starting to happen on an almost daily basis, it became impossible for Tristan to ignore. He decided to set up a small security camera, and it didn't take long for something to be caught. Two of the chairs at the table suddenly began moving on their own, almost as if a ghost was pulling them out. Despite trying his best to ignore the paranormal activity happening around him, there was clearly an entity lingering close by. This hair-raising activity left Tristan constantly looking over his shoulder, with a feeling of dread every time he would enter his apartment. But no matter how much time would pass, this spirit always seemed to return.
Oh. Y'a rien. Voy a luchar. Anything?
More recently, Tristan has been setting up his phone to record to see what it may catch. And in one of these videos, he caught something that made his blood run cold. In the dark doorway, a faint apparition can be seen walking by. This chilling translucent figure moved from left to right before slowly closing the door. The clear outline of a person is impossible to deny. And now after capturing this footage, Tristan has finally seen the spirit responsible for the bizarre events inside of his home. Number 9. A man named Jorge has posted countless videos to TikTok of the nerve-wracking haunting taking place in his home. Alongside him, his wife and kids have also experienced terrifying things that they couldn't explain, and an overwhelming heavy presence can be felt throughout their house. With a new baby being added to his family, Jorge set up a camera to keep a close eye on his infant daughter. Well, late one night, as this camera was recording, something spine-chilling was caught near her crib. Suddenly, the bedroom door slammed shut on its own. Then moments later, an unsettling dark mass manifested into the room. This terrifying anomaly got eerily close to the baby, appearing to hover over the crib. And as it did, one of the toys got tossed to the side. This figure then suddenly vanished, followed by 3 knocks coming from somewhere in the room, which some believe to be a warning of impending danger. With something like this appearing in your home, the only logical thing to do is pack your shit and get as far away as possible. Number 10. While at work in Paramount, California, a woman named Kat saw something out of the ordinary. At 4:45 a.m., the security alarms began to go off due to motion outside of the warehouse. Kat and a few other employees rushed to check the security camera footage, and this is what they saw. At the top of the screen, an eerie white figure seemed to appear out of nowhere. Possibly coming from out of the shadows, this translucent figure moved from right to left before the video cut off. As far as Kat knows, no one was outside of the warehouse at that time, and whatever this may be, it does not appear to be a living person. So I'll just leave this one up to you to figure out. Number 11. TikTok user SkiBoy2Digit is an account run by a man that works as a janitor at Cathedral High School. Located in Los Angeles, California, this school was built in 1925. But this school has a darker past than most, as it was built directly on top of a cemetery. Most people that linger in the building after dark have reported experiencing strange things that they couldn't explain. And with photos of the old cemetery, as well as pieces of tombstones displayed on the walls, this paranormal activity comes as no surprise. Well, one I as Skiboy was making his rounds through the school cleaning up, he began recording after a chilling encounter.
Alright, I usually don't record while I'm on the job, but this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal. Here at work, I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys. All right. Just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on the cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, you know, every night something happens, some spooky shit. I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I didn't really believe him until tonight. I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just See? That right there. Just... Ooh, okay. See, no. It just follows me no matter what. Ooh. No, I can't.
A single red balloon seemed to interact with the man recording. A very unsettling sight, as every other balloon remained completely still. And as he warily backed out of the classroom, this balloon hauntingly followed, making its way into the hall and floating directly towards him. But as he backed away, a dark figure can be seen in the background. The shadowy figure quickly darted past an open doorway, only appearing for a brief moment. But this chilling encounter was more than enough for Ski Boy to call it quits for the night. So could this be a ghost from the cemetery beneath the school, or is there a logical explanation? Number 12. Over on a TikTok account run by a woman named Ashley, she normally posts videos from her daily life. Whether they're of her kids or her pet snakes, they're never too out of the ordinary. But what was recently caught on her security camera is definitely something bizarre. One night around 4 a.m., the camera in her daughter's bedroom caught something that made her hair stand on end. What she first thought was just her husband caught on camera quickly took an unsettling turn. While sitting on the floor, her husband jerked his head back and forth in an almost painful-looking way. He then suddenly whipped his head around and stared directly into the camera. Then, almost as if nothing happened, he simply laid back down to go to sleep. According to Ashley's husband, he has no memory of doing this, so either he was having some crazy dream, or he was possessed. Number 13. A TikTok user named Sophia is a teenage girl that often posts videos from her daily life on TikTok. And while most of these videos are fun and lighthearted, one of them stands out from the rest. According to Sophia, a few years back, there were a few instances of strange, unexplainable things that happened in her home. From music boxes playing by themselves in the middle of the night, to her sister witnessing the shadow of a little girl running up the stairs. Well, one day while it was storming, Sophia began recording a video of the rain. But when she flipped the camera back to herself, she accidentally caught something chilling. In the background behind Sophia, a tall dark figure can be seen. As she moved out of the way, this pitch black figure can be seen turning its head and looking in her direction. Sophia claims that she was home alone at the time and had no idea what was lurking behind her. Till this day, she's not quite sure how to explain this and has no idea who or what this was. Number 14. TikTok user Vic T is a man that recently started working at a liquor store. Before this job, he was never one to believe in the paranormal. But shortly after spending some time in the shop, he began to notice eerie things happening around him. He would often hear banging and witness doors opening and closing on their own. And as this activity became more frequent, he began recording his experiences.
Okay guys, so I'm hearing like noises coming from this back room. Oh my goodness, bro, it's happening again. All right, I'm gonna go and look. As you can see, nobody's back here. Nobody's behind the door. Nobody just came up behind me. Like, I'm serious.
Besides the banging on the door, a ghostly voice was caught saying, "Come here." And the longer he was in the building, the more intense this activity got.
All right, so look, I'm hearing this door and there's stuff going on in the back. See, man, that's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, bro, and then I see something. Yo, if there's anybody in here, you need to leave. So, if there's anybody here, go. Yeah, I don't know about this, man. I don't know. What was that, bro? Yo, anybody in here? Anybody in here? Yo, anybody in here? Bro. Nah, I'm out.
After hearing the same banging on the door, he went to investigate, only to come face to face with a dark figure. This ominous being quickly poked its head out from behind the door, giving this man his first glimpse of what's been causing the activity. Absolutely no features can be seen on this unsettling face, and as he made his way into the back room, no one could be found. The more attention he gave to this entity seemed to stir things up and make it worse, leading to a terrifying interaction that he can't forget.
Alright guys, so I'm hearing this door open and close again, and you know, I'm the only one. Bruh, what the f is that? Oh sh. Ow. Bro, I just got pushed, bro. Ah, my arm hurts. Oh, come on, bruh. There's nobody in here. Ow, dude, I'm not doing this no more. I'm out, bro. I'm gone. I gotta go.
After catching another glimpse of this entity, he lunged towards the door, only to get pushed by an unseen force. He stumbled to the side and immediately began complaining of pain in his arm. And as he looked down, a massive red mark can be seen on his skin. This bright red mark looked as if someone had aggressively grabbed him. He somehow mustered up the courage to enter the back room, but as always, there was no one there. I've seen a lot of haunted places over the years, but a haunted liquor store is definitely a first. Number 15. Over on TikTok, videos posted by a man named Dustin have caught a lot of people's attention. Dustin works in a hotel in the Appalachian Mountains, and while alone in the building at night, he's had several experiences that have left him feeling uneasy. According to urban legend, all kinds of supernatural beings and creatures have been spotted in the area for decades. Cryptids, skinwalkers, and ghostly apparitions have all been reportedly seen in these hills. Well, one night at 11 p.m., as Dustin arrived at work for a shift, he began recording a Snapchat to send to his friend that planned to stop by later that night. But when he rewatched the video he recorded, he noticed something that made his blood run cold.
No, because I'm freaking the out, guys. So I just Snapchatted my friend, right? So I was walking through here, and whenever you get right here, you can see something behind me. Yeah, I just got to work, and I feel like, like all day today, I felt bad. Honestly, it's less like a little bit. I felt bad, and I don't know. I feel like I need to go to the doctor, but like I'm constantly just like nauseous, and I don't really know why. Like I have tried to like take medicine for it and stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it really does anything, but yeah, I'm just chilling.
As he walked through the dimly lit room, a terrifying creature can be seen directly behind him. Just over his shoulder, a tall, gruesome face can be seen standing completely motionless, seeming to stare directly into the camera. This horrifying being looked to tower over Dustin, and its eyeless face lacked any expression. After discovering this ghastly being in the back of his video, Dustin immediately locked himself in the back office for the rest of the night, keeping a close eye on the security cameras just in case this figure reappeared. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.